So, fresh season 2024 begins in an hour from me streaming this. I want to have this at the beginning of the video for the start of fresh season for when I upload this highlight later. I have officially conquered everything, and I am so incredibly happy. So, some quick backstory. As you've been seeing in the videos over the last month and a half-ish, I have been constantly playing X-Rank to get myself to top 500 for this season. So that way when we go into fresh season in just a little bit, I will have top 500 in all modes, and you get special trophies and stuff for being top 500 in the mode. Like, a few seasons ago, I had gotten top 500 in tower control, and I keep this tower control trophy in my locker because I'm very happy to own such an achievement. And I wanted to get the other trophies for the other modes, and I didn't know when I would be able to do that. But for this season that we're in, which I think is chill season, if I remember correctly, they changed how X-Rank works, and you already know that. Before it was like plus 30s, minus 10s, and like plus 10s, minus 40s, and stuff like that. It was garbage. And then this season changed it so that it was a very consistent, if you're going 3-0, 75, 3-1, 50, and 3-2, 25, and vice versa for losing points. And I've had several videos over the last few weeks go out of me reaching top 500 in all the other modes, because I already had tower control, I needed Climb Blitz, I needed Zones, and needed Rainmaker. And I genuinely thought I would never get Zones, because Zones is always impossible to play in X-Rank, because there's so many people not painting Zone and being bad and stuff. So, I thought I was fine, and I even streamed Rainmaker a few days ago, when I was streaming some side order. I streamed Rainmaker first, and then some side order, and I got myself back up again in Rainmaker, because I was on the cusp of losing my top 500, and then I got myself up to like 20, I think it was 25, 2550, or 2520 rather. Hello Chris, welcome to the stream. And I streamed all that, and I was like, okay, good, I'm finally done. I don't have to play any more Rainmaker, I don't have to play any more Splat Zones, I don't have to play any more Climb Blitz. And then all of a sudden, a week later, it's just a few days till the season ends, and like, everyone and their goddamn grandma's playing the game again all of a sudden. Like, where were these people like a month or two ago? Like, I understand Side Order just came out. I feel like people will be playing Side Orders that are trying to grind X rank. So, my 25-20 in Rainmaker went from being at like 300th place to like nothing. And I was like 10 points away from being kicked out of top 500 again. So, right now, it is X-Rank Rainmaker, and I'm actually safe, because my score is now 2543. So last night, there was some Rainmaker, and I just want to show you. There were some Zones, and I played Zones first, because I was also about to lose my score in Zones. And I lost the first game, which made me lose my series, but then I had to come back, and then I 3-0'd the series with Splattershot. And all of this was absolutely insane, and I was going up against someone whom I know, who is Zay, the 52 gal on the enemy team there, and they are scary. They are a 3000 X player with 52 gal, and I am scared of everything that they do. We almost lost this game in overtime, but I don't know what their X-Flow was doing. They literally got one kill in a 5-minute game that went into overtime. And then Zay was on my team for this one. And then, this match happened. I don't want to upload. I just want to show you, parts of what I have done. So, you understand my pain, because throughout all of this, I am I don't think I could ever play, like, competitive Splatoon ever again. Because, like, the feelings... What's the pause button? This is the I don't know why L is the pause button. The feelings that I was feeling throughout this entire match... Like, I have been having to tense up so much during this because I get tilted very easily, especially when there is some massive stuff on the line. And over the last month, I have had to completely mellow out and not lose my shit. So we'll go to, like... I do think that's funny that there's a Super Mario World coin sound effect. We'll go, like, halfway through the match here at 2 minutes 30 seconds. Just so you can see the rest of the game. Because I don't need to show you the whole game. So at 2.5 minutes, the zone is kind of like halfway on both sides. And I'm like so scared. And I miss my Zuka shots. And I have to back away from the 52. And I managed to kill the 52 on the wall. And then I die behind... I die behind the pillar there. It's not really easy to skip this. But they have the lead, and I'm constantly dead again, but I've packed the cooler. So I have to jump back in. And I'm just painting up. I'm trying to paint for Zuka here. I need to go for the flank. I'm trying to kill the Snipe Rider. I managed to pick off the Snipe Rider. And then 52 comes right back at me. I'm so scared of everything Zay is trying to do. Because I know they are a much better player than I am. I'm jumping back in. Grab the Tacticooler. I'm still trying to make the flank, but the Nautilus is there. And I'm shaking up a goddamn storm, so I'm missing all the shots from the Nautilus, so I jumped out with my cooler. I just have to full send it with the tent, because I need to get in there, but then I'm again shaking, and I miss all of my shots. But I'm tactical still, so I get my Zuka ready. Still trying to paint zone. Seeing if there's someone on the flank, and there is. I managed to pick off the end zap there. And I think there's someone on the left. And then I'm getting stuck on the killer whale, once again, from Zay. And then I have to jump back in. And they still have the lead by a good amount. And there's 30 seconds left in the game. But then all of a sudden, we pick off all like 3 of the guys, and there's like 1 person left, and I'm painting for Zuka again, and then wouldn't you know it, oh, look at that, the 52 gal, Zay, once again comes in, and I'm mashing ouch, and I don't know what the hell's going on, and then he dies, and I'm just trying to paint zone as much as I possibly can. They have an ink storm going in, I'm trying to paint over the ink storm, and I think the Crab Tang and the person on the other side picks it off, and I'm popping off to myself that I managed to completely 3-0 that series, and I got my Splat Zone score up. And then the funny thing is, I got my score up, and then I always try to, like, push it further, just in case. So, like, if I get like 2 losses on a series, then I'm done. So I played more X-Rank zones later, and I managed to go 3-0. So my zone score right now is actually 25-75, which is the highest I've ever gotten in this game. And then comes the Rainmaker a few hours later, where I'm trying to play Rainmaker, and I 3-0 the Rainmaker, and let me tell you that this is on a 2-loss series already. I played X-Rank Rainmaker a few days earlier, and I got 2 losses in a row. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not playing anymore Rainmaker, but then I had to. I had to play more Rainmaker, because there was no other way I would get to keep it for this season. And I reverse 3-0'd it with Jet Squelcher, and I need to show you this game. You can see from the stats, it's a little bit weird. Right here. So, there is a flanker, there's someone over on the left side, and I'm trying to suck to make sure they don't come in. So we pick off 2 there, and there's still someone behind us, by the way, the entire time. So I'm going down here, seeing this guy, but there's still 2 other people in our base, just not taking care of the flanker. So they have it at 2 now. They have it at 2. So, skip ahead a little bit. And we managed to sneak over here and get the checkpoint. I have my vacuum at the ready, because my plan for wanting to play Jet Squelcher here was specifically to vacuum up on Bluefin Depot. So I paint up the wall, and I still have my vacuum at the ready, and there's Zuka-ing, and I'm just, like, trying to suppress a little bit. And one guy goes up the wall. A second guy goes up the wall. I'm having to spam this way because they are 2 down. I'm the guy with the vacuum. I physically cannot pick up the Rainmaker because I am the guy with the vacuum. And I'm spamming this way, and no one is grabbing the Rainmaker. So the Rainmaker resets. So I'm having to repop the Rainmaker, pick this guy off. And I'm trying to my best to survive so I don't lose my vacuum. That guy dies on the splash wall. That guy's going up. I'm trying to push away the heavy Splatling. And once again, they're Zuka-ing in. I still have my vacuum. There's 2 people right next to the Rainmaker. I still have my vacuum. And I'm spamming this way to say, pick up the fucking Rainmaker right goddamn now or we're not gonna win the motherfucking game. I have the vacuum. Please move the fuck up. Please move up. Please move up. I have the vacuum. Please move up. Grab the Rainmaker. Grab the Rainmaker. I have the vacuum. Please. I can't fight this shit by myself. I have the vacuum. And they're still Zuka-ing. And they're still going, and I still managed to pick that guy off, somehow, through all the shaking that I'm doing. Also, this is interesting, the way replay mode works, because the game's frozen, but the water is still moving. That's weird. So I'm saying, move up, please, and we finally grab the Rainmaker, so this guy is going up the elevator, so I'm trying to follow them up the elevator, but they jump on the elevator, and I fall off. And I fall off the elevator, and then we don't have our fucking vacuum anymore because they went the wrong way and I couldn't get up there and I couldn't stay up there. So the thing's just up there now. This guy for some reason drops that way. I paint for another vacuum. So I'm grabbing my vacuum. And I can't pick this up. I'm the guy with the vacuum. And I'm spamming this way to this other person. And this other guy is also spamming this way, not doing a goddamn thing, because they should be picking up the Rainmaker, but they're also saying this way, but they can't go that way because the Rainmaker's not being picked up. So, the Rainmaker resets again, and we pop the Rainmaker, and I'm once again spamming this way, saying, please pick up the goddamn Rainmaker. There is 18 seconds left in this match, and they have it at 2, and we have it at 44. Take a guess at what happens. So we dodge the killer whale, and all of them are just backed up. So me and this person come up here. I vacuum. I get next to the 52 gal, and I'm able to suck the 52 gal. The 52 gal dies to my vac shot. The Tri-Strike doesn't kill Rainmaker. 52 cal is dead. Heavy Splatling goes down. And we're just sitting there, and then our splatter shot goes down. So it's just the Clash Blaster and the guy holding the Rainmaker. I am freaking the fuck out. 52 gals respawned. I'm jumping back in. The Octo Shot dies, so I'm spamming this way to just move. And then the 52 gal drops in, doesn't land the shot, and I get it. And I get the pick. And then the last guy dies to the Inkzuka. And we took the lead and won the game. In all of that, after we took the lead and won the game, the Squeezer was not having any of it and just rage quit. That's why it shows that the Squeezer is not there on the results screen. Meanwhile, I still had to play one more game after that. After this abomination of a Rainmaker match, I still had to play one more game to win the series. So we're gonna go to the last minute of this game just to show you. And so here's the comp, and I get into the match. It's Bluefin Depot. Actually, let's do this. That way I can go to right here. Go to the last minute of the game. So we have the Rainmaker at 42, which is pretty much just past the checkpoint, and we got it up the elevator a little bit. And I'm freaking out. There's a minute left in the game, and I'm just trying my best not to let these people get up the wall. So I line marker the wall over there, so they have to paint it to climb up. Somehow, the 52 gal gets up here, and I'm freaking out at this point. At this moment, I'm saying to myself, oh, we lose right now. The game is over, I'm gonna have to play even more. The 52 gal is flanking, and they come up behind me and get me. And they're still not able to like, fully climb up here. Then the Heavy Splatling is on the left. I miss my line marker shot to mark him. And then the 50 gal is also pushing up again, and we're 2 down right now, and I'm still freaking out. And I managed to, through all of my shaking, take out the Rainmaker, but then I die, and then I'm also saying right here, oh, it's so over, we're not winning this match, and I'm spamming ouch. But we managed to take out 2, and then we pick up the Rainmaker again, and it's actually safe. There's 3 down, we have a Tacticore, the Bloblobber's right there, I hit the Blob a little bit, and we managed to push it kind of back into their base past the elevator, but not, we didn't, like, get any more points, so they're still stuck. And I'm trying to build for Vacuum to make sure that we're gonna live. And that the guy's just stuck over there, so now it's overtime. And I'm thinking, oh my god, are we gonna actually do it? Are we actually gonna do it? I'm line marking the wall so they can't climb up there. I see the Bloblobber trying to climb up the wall, so I vacuum the Bloblobber, but then the 52 comes up behind me, so I don't even know who to start vacuuming, and then I die because the Bloblobber got behind me, and I'm like, oh god, no, we're so gonna lose this. We're so gonna lose this. They're getting closer and closer to getting more points, and they're getting up the elevator, and they're 2 down, but they're backing up, and they lost the Rainmaker. So, through all of that, I managed to reverse 3-0 the series, and I'm safe. With my point values right now, I am 25-75 zones confirmed, 25-43 in Rainmaker, 25-02 in Clams, and those are all top 500. And the funny thing about this is that I actually got kicked out of top 500 in tower control, but that doesn't matter because I already have the top 500 tower control reward, so it doesn't matter. So we're good. When the season ends in a little bit, I will confirmed, finally, have all of this stuff done. So my plans for a fresh season is that I would like to play a lot more Anarchy Open with chat, have a lot more experiences with chat, because I don't have to grind X rank anymore. I don't have to do it anymore. The only things I'd be missing is, the only thing I would realistically be missing is the top 10 badge, which requires me to grind to like 3000 XP, and I don't want to do that. Playing Blitz games where nobody scores the whole match are my absolute favorite. I swung at him twice. Alright, well, here it comes. They're in here now. Alright, well. Very cool. And the season is over. Tried our best there. Triple ink strike with double shot. And, yeah, double shot and slosher was not fun to fight, and no one could move anywhere the whole game. And I dropped off that thing to kill the slosher, because I already hit him twice, and apparently it didn't take him out. Well, we did what we could, but we are finally done with the last 3 months of our lives, and it is now time to move on to the next 3 months of our lives. I'll have to do some math later. I'm like 10 wins away from getting the Silver Tentamissiles badge or something like that. I'll get it another time. I just wanted to make a little bit more progress on Tentamissiles. Salmon Run doesn't begin till tomorrow. The, Bone Rattle Arena. So we'll do Bone Rattle Arena tomorrow. Listen up, it's going down! For Anarchy Splatcasts, you lip sync, we drip ink. An update! I've got an update! New season has started! Ah-ha-ha, yeah! Let's see what Fry is here for, shall we? I'm here to, for the shiny new weapons, duh! Douser Dualies FF! With Ink Mine and Killer Whale 5.1, Recycled Brilla 24, Mark 1, Angle Shooter, and, Big Bubbler, which I'm actually really interested in playing that. And we have the Dreadringer D's Nuts, Custom Explosher, 52 Gal Deco, Foil Flingza Roller, New Swiffer, Custom E-Liter 4K, Scoped and Unscoped, Nautilus 79, and Gluga Dualies Deco. Marlin Airport is our new state. They didn't change the text. That's so funny. I'm gonna get rid of my camera and just take a screenshot of this. They never changed the text. New stages. Yeah, just Marlin Airport. Yep. We have latest from Grisco Industries. Bone Rattle Arena has opened up as a new job site, even though it's technically not open until for another couple hours. But it's there. And there we go. Battle stages. We have Museum and Marlin Clams in Series, Inkblot and Marlin Zones in Open, and Hammerhead Marlin Tower Control in X rank. And currently the thing is still jamming Salmon Junction for another couple hours. That's it for now. Catch you later! And... yes, dude! Like I said, I got kicked out of top 500 tower control. That doesn't matter. I was already top 500 tower control before. But it feels so good to be done! Yes! Yes! It feels so good! Level 345 on the catalog. Here's our new catalog for the next season. And one new Sheldon license. 6+ badges have just been unlocked. We now have the badge that everyone gets for free, because that doesn't matter. The 30,000 badge, which also everyone gets for free, because it doesn't matter. The 10,000 badge that everyone gets for free, because it doesn't matter. Then the 5,000 badge, the 3,000 badge, the 1,000 badge, and the top 500 badge, right next to my other top 500 badge. That's what I was playing for this season, is also this, because they added all these new badges. Now, the thing is that these are all Tenatech Division badges, and they have equivalents of these for Takaroka, which is the JP ranked. Do I even want to care about that? What I'm going to have to do is, for this X season, I think I'm going to have to, since now I don't care about anything anymore, I have my trophies, I think I'm going to set my X rank region to JP, because then even if I don't hit top 500 in JP, I'll at least get these other badges for the JP region, which just adds more badges to my collection, and that's kind of what I care about the most, is adding as many badges to my collection as possible in this game. But it's finally done. That's finally over. So, let's head to our shops, shall we? So, oh hey, the catalog level went up. Here's our first, our starting season banner. Keep up the good work. I have no new decorations here. However, we finally have new gear. Birch climbing shoes. Actually, I need to get up my, my list. I have a list on my desktop of my badges, or my, my gear brand stuff. So this is, does it not show stars anymore? It's not showing stars anymore. For some reason. I don't know why, but this would be 1 star for Inkline. So, we'll do that. Then, 1 star, we have, White Laces Druckadinks. 1 star for Zinc. So, Zinc. Wherever Zinc is on my list. Do that. Gray Yellow Souled Wingtips. It's 1 star for Rockenberg. No new shirts, which is so cool of them to do. Yes! First try! King Flip Mesh. I've wanted this hat in the game since the beginning. This is one of my favorite hats. And that's 1 more star for N Perry. Let me edit my list. For N Perry. Save the text document. And I'll get the rest of the stuff later. But yes, one of the best hats in the whole series. King Flip Mesh. I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to incorporate this into my builds. I could use this for heavy Splatling Deco because of point sensor, so I might do that, even though I wear Opening Gambit instead, so I don't know. But yeah, finally, this hat is in the goddamn game. And Hello, hello, what are you in the market for today? I'm pleased to report that my already wide selection of widened further, yes. New Swiffer. Autobomb, Zipcaster. I want to read the new stuff for these. Recycled Brella 24 Mark 1 is an interesting Brella. It's made from paper stretched over a wood and bamboo framework. As you can imagine, that doesn't make for the sturdiest canopy, so it offers less protection than usual. But the Brella is quick to launch and travels at a good clip when fired, making it better than usual as an offensive tool. Even better, direct hits from the main weapon really hurt. Distract your foes with a launched canopy and then the angle shooter sub, then squeeze off a direct. Many Brella users are uneasy about giving up their protection, but that's what the Big Bubbler special is for. When the ink starts to fly, keep you safe and protected. A Brella centered around launching the canopy rather than hiding behind it takes some getting used to, but I would highly recommend this to anyone who doesn't mind getting a bit wet. 52 Deco. Whatever. Dreadringer D, I'm interested in what you have to even say about this stupid kit. Limited edition model. You get... I'll read this other stuff on my own, but I want to read what I can. Also, I like that Sheldon reads from his mind, but Donnie reads from a book, and that's kind of funny. Wavebreaker Special paints a target on enemies' backs. It doesn't paint, but it does, I guess, put a target. That's when you call on your allies with the Squid Beacon sub to go after them. Team-handed. Your thing is seeing the big picture and assisting allies as needed. This model plays right into our hands. Sure. Custom E-Leader. It's so funny that they decided to give this thing Kraken again, and I'm so happy about that. Douser Dualies are long-range dualies with different properties before and after a dodge roll. Normally, their rate of fire is on the low side, but their long range makes up for it. Who would want to keep distant foes at bay and bend the battlefield to their whim? Things change after a dodge roll. The range gets shorter, while the rate of fire increases, which is interesting because typically you get more range when you do a dodge roll, but in this you get less range. While the rate of fire increases significantly, turning you into a close combat machine. Soften up foes with the Ink Mine sub, then go in guns blazing. Those weapon has its quirks, and it'll take some getting used to, but if you put in the work, you'll definitely reap the reward. And then all this other stuff. Custom E-Leader Scope, Nautilus 79. Yeah, sure, with your stupid 210p splashdown, and this stupid custom explosion with also its splashdown. And that's what Sheldon said. Give me all this. All of it. All of it. You managed to collect all the weapons. Very congratulations, fellow artillery enthusiasts. You've also collected a few Sheldon licenses. Use them as shell-out tokens. I will do that. What I forgot to do is we need to check the recon guide, because we can finally take a look at Marlin Airport. So what is Marlin Airport all about? So we spawn here. So also, here's the recycled Brella. Wow, this fires pretty quickly. For a weapon that does, I think it does like 90 damage to Rex. Like, that fires really quickly for something that does that much damage. This would just be better 10th Umbrella. We could take a look at all the other airplanes around here. I saw this on Twitter. Apparently there's a Deep Cut plane in the background. Deep Cut has their own private jet alongside Pearl and Marina. And then whatever that plane is supposed to be. Actually, that has, like, an angelfish on it, which is interesting. But there's the Pearl and Marina a lesbian aircraft deluxe. So this map is really large. This, at first glance, it looks like Umami Ruins, just the way the map is laid out here. But there's stuff here. There's a returning sponge, in case you want to get back up here. And there's a lot of verticality here, of just a bunch of different places to stand on. There's another returning sponge here. We have fans in the game for a stage. So we have fans, but then we also have an ink rail, which kind of feels redundant to have both, but you have both. There's just this underside area, I guess. It would be nice if that wall was paintable, that way if you could, like, shoot the fan and then climb up this wall, but that's not the case. There's an uninkable here to get into enemy spawn, or get into spawn. You can still go more left, there's this weird ramp. And then this is... There's just a whole area over here, which reminds me of, like, a museum with its side area. But this is, like, completely off to the side here. And we have the fan to be able to... It kind of doesn't even really go into enemy territory, it just kind of goes from back of mid to mid. And then here's the zone, which has a big block in the middle, which looks exactly like Anchovy Games block. There we go. Which is funny because the fans originally come from Anchovy Games. So then if I'm fighting, mid is a little bit cramped, but there's a lot of walls. And we have this fan to get up here, to get up to the sniping platform. So you can you can take advantage of the fans to get up here, get into enemy territory. Because that seems to be the only way in. Yeah, that's the only way in to the enemy base, is getting on the fan. So there's no extra way to get in like Anchovy. There's like a couple ways to get in on Anchovy. There's like usually a block or something, but alright. So if you still spawn here. The returning sponge is still there. We can go this way out of spawn. We can... Yeah, this is like the museum drop. It drops down here. And then you can do this to get on the fan. They added some cover here. Oh yeah, that does not last very long. But then it just keeps coming back, which is really funny. You can just constantly launch them. And put bubbles on tower with this. So it goes a little bit to the right. I don't say I hate this tower path. It kind of just comes up here, and then up, and then it goes into enemy spawn. So Rainmaker, there's a pedestal. See, this is what I was scared of by looking at this, by coming here. They added a small ramp here for some reason. So... What the fuck is the point? Like, what the fuck is the point? This is a one checkpoint map, and the checkpoint is here. Grabbing the checkpoint adds the fan back, which is an interesting mechanic. But because of how they designed the stages, there's no way to flank around. If they are going to do a one checkpoint stage, the checkpoint should be here. The checkpoint should be right here. And there should be a left flank of some kind, like an ink rail or something, to like get up here and have there be like a checkpoint like here or something, and then move this slightly farther back. Like, why is this like this? Like, it's like Hammerhead Bridge. Hammerhead Bridge has the checkpoint directly next to the Rainmaker. Like, it would be here, the checkpoint would be here, but then the pedestal's all the way back here on Hammerhead. By blowing this up, it does raise the fan, so I guess if you wanted to, you could do this, but there's no connecting path to be able to get yourself over there to flank, so you can make... If you had enough run speed, you can make that jump. But then you either go up the uninkable surface, or shoot the fan to get across. And the ink rail doesn't go high enough, so what you would be able to do... Maybe. No, you can't. You can't get high enough. Unless, like, this little thing here to get into the telescope. No, you're not going to be high enough to get into that ink rail. It'd be nice if it was a little bit lower so you could, like, do that. You can do that on, like, Robo Ramen. They added a little buoy here for some reason. Returning sponge is still here. Clam basket's here. They have the pedestal for the clams right here. There's clams all over the map. So once again, it seems they didn't add a block here at all. They didn't add an ink rail or a block over here at all. So once again, the only way to get into the enemy base is to climb up the fan and score like that. Alright. We'll have to see what it's like when we actually play it. we can finally go into the lobby. What we can do right now to celebrate, let me actually play new music. We have brand new music in the game, by the way. We have Shifting Stars. And No Plan Survives. We'll play this one. What we can do is our first play of the day. And then I also have a lot of extra Sheldon tokens, Sheldon licenses, Sheldon stuff from the order weapons from side order. So let's start this out with 10 pulls. A repeat emote from a previous season. Nothing. 3 sub power-up chunks. Repeat emote from a previous season. Steampunky Explorer. Stickers. Chill Spider Crab. We're in the fresh season now. 3 Inksaver sub chunks. Ink resistance tickets. Table turf cards, which actually do matter. I got the new Swiffer card. Actually, what I can do right now, that reminds me, is that I should be able to do this. Go into bid exchange. And I should just be able to... Oh yeah, these are all the other special new cards. Well, let's get... we can get Marina. We can get Pearl. And I do not have enough for Pearl Drone. So I will eventually have to get all these other ones as well. Actually, wait, Oct. I can get Oct. There we go. Pearl, Marina, and Oct. And then I have to get the rest of my stuff again. I'll spend money on 2 more pulls. And I will save the rest of my money for later. Wow. The color green. Alright. Let's also take a look at the Douser Dualies. So Douser Dualies is very long range. Let's do this properly, actually. Let's clean up. So standing right here, Douser Dualies pretty much hit the wall. What about Dualie Squelchers? Compared to Dualie Squelchers range. So more range than Dualie Squelchers, which I like. In terms of its regular firing mode. But we get 1 dodge roll. It's 1 massive dodge roll. And you go into, like, super turret mode. They do 25 damage, so it's pretty much like a 4 to 5 shot, depending on your damage. Which is why they give you chip damage stuff, so you can hit them with Ink Mines and Killer Whale and stuff to be able to get a little bit of extra damage in there. So we just have 1 massive thing where if you just get close quarters with somebody and close the gap with the big dodge roll, you go into super turret mode. And I'm just curious... We're gonna... Right there is that. And then Dualie Squelchers should still have, like, more range. Actually, in terms of a dodge roll, Dualie Squelchers actually has more range in dodge roll form. So, there's that too. Game number 1! With the Douser Dualies, as it proceeds to not pick the new stage. Because that's typically how the seasons go, is that it picks not any of the new stages. We're playing Anarchy Open and all these people playing order things. Well, it's a good thing I unlocked this stuff in side order already, except this highlight video is going to be coming out before I unlock some of this stuff in side order. So I guess slight side order spoilers if people are doing this. I like the big dodge roll that you can do backwards with this. Because that really lets you get out of the way. Get the ink mines in the zone here. I could honestly... Oh, we can just so get away from the the Luda Blaster, which is really funny. I ran out of ink. That killed me. I could so see myself playing this weapon, because something I used to always play Dualie Squelchers in Splatoon 2, and I try to play Dualie Squelchers a little bit in this game, but something I always would use the standard firing mode and kind of use my dodge rolls conservatively. And I really like the range this has at a distance. Like, it kind of fits the playstyle I used to have with Splatoon 2's Dualie Squelchers. Or, the Dualie Squelchers still act the same, but just like the Dualie Squelchers I used to play in Splatoon 2. How do they still have the zone? It's neutral. Stop it. It took a while for that one to land. I have to be mindful. You see, that's the cool thing, how the Luda Blaster extends his arm out. Like, it's outside of Zipcast, so he can just extend his arm out to gain extra range on the Luda Blaster there. You are so weak. This is also kind of how Splattershot Nova works as well, slightly. Alright, nice, just shot. Good, it's a wipe. Really like how fast the firing mode is there. That's where I dodge roll backwards and the slosher can, like, home in. That's how that works. Get these mines on this side zone. Okay, the Zipcaster and the Zuka. I need my whale. I mean, if you just want to stand there, that's fine. Whoa. No, you don't. He's a one-shot! Please, game. Please get that guy. We can so do this. We need to kill them, like, one more time each. Oh, I got him. I didn't think I would. Fast fire rate for the win. Hit that guy over the wall. I killed two. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Nah, we're not gonna be able to paint over that. Neutral? Alright, well, slightly upsetting. But it's whatever. I do like this weapon slightly so far. Alright, here we go. Marlin Airport Real. First game ever on Marlin Airport. Arriba! Scott Blam, where's our new music? Damn you. What I can do is I can get this and then get over to their side. Sure. The main problem with the zone is the big block, the big Anchovy Games block in the middle of it. It's just, you ninja squid in and you sneak up on them and then you just have this big ray of ink. I tried to get away from the splash time with the big roll, that did not happen. They try and come up against me. They have something big to go up against. I feel like that guy should have... The Glugas should have died. Glugas did not. God, I actually have a fire rate and a range that outpaces splatter shot sometimes. This is the jump scare weapon. I'm gonna put mines on both sides of zone. Oh god, I'm out of ink. Well, that one is on me. This ramp is just here in general. Get you out of here. Let's push up a bit. I can, like, afford to put mines on the fan. I'll take it. Jump to beacon. I think the Glugas just fell off the map. We can use this to get over here. Please! Nice, they died to the whale. Get Glugas. I really wish there was a better way to get into their base on this stage than just this. Because, like, having only one way in and many ways into the level and not many ways out kind of makes it not fun for both sides. Because then it's one side has to constantly get on the fan and spawn camp, and then the enemy team is being spawn camped. And then it's not fun for anybody. So, I don't hate this as our first game on Marlin Airport. I like that it's a lot more open, slightly. Like, there's a lot of different paths to, like, go to places, and mid is very open. But then it's also very hard to, like, get back in to the thing there. Alright, back to Marlin Airport. There we go, new music. Yura is spelt with a J. It's a silent J. Also, now we're on the opposite side of the stage. I don't really know if that changes anything. Can I hit this guy? That'd be sick. But I can't do that. We have to get the fan back over here. I'm gonna try and get the Kraken out of here, and then we're gonna whale afterwards. I could just do this to keep the fan up. That way they don't have the fan down. It is nice that they give you a slight path to climb, or slight little paintable wall to climb up. The other thing I'm noticing with Marlin Airport is that you can see where everyone is dropping from this exact point on the stage, so you know where everybody is. That's probably another problem with this stage, is that I could just stand right here, and I can see everything. So there you go. Marlin again. See, the thing... I compare this to Museum. It's an inferior museum. The thing with Museum di Alfonsino is when going down this right flank path, there's a wall here, so people can't see that you're dropping down here. On Marlin Airport, everyone can see you. There's no floor there! That sounds about right. See, now, here's the whole thing, where there's only one way in, so they have to constantly be getting on the fan, which gives us, like, our main way out. Like, we can't go that way. I guess that's why they give you so many different ways out of spawn. That apparently traded for some reason. So yeah, they're just able to, like, paint up in here. Can you keep doing this so I can paint for Whale? Alright, 3 down, we can paint zone. Oh, Nautilus is still over here. They have a beacon in our base? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh! Get out of here. Yeah, now I see how annoying it is that we were doing this to everybody else in the previous match. Well, he fell down the floor too, so he got got. Same way I got got. To paint up and get more killer whale. Bro, chill. Chill. And now that we're experiencing the pain from the opposite end, it's not a fun experience. Bro. Both of them were like a 1 to 2 shot kill, and I couldn't get the shot in, and I was running out of ink. Like, that should just straight up not be doing that. Like, if I'm right in front of the other Douser Dualies, I feel like we should have at least traded, or I got the kill first, but, like, nothing was cooperating there. I wanted to send tripled something. I can do it after the match. There we go, new music! Wings is just stuck over here. I'm gonna do this again. This is a 1. Sure. I don't know why this Wings is still here. Can't do that. Bro. The thing that I don't like about this weapon is that it does 25 damage a shot, which means you have to be consistently landing all 4 of your shots, otherwise they're gonna heal very, very slightly, and then you're gonna become a 5-shot to 6-shot kill on this. There we go, I saw the killer whale through the splatter color screen. Put a mine here. I don't know what that guy's looking at. Seeing if they drop down on the right side. Oh, you can actually paint this side of the wall too. That's good to know. It's actually really easy to see through splatter color screen on this map. It's very bright out. Oh, you can climb up this side. That's also good information to have. Yeah, that means I can go this way. And when they pull up the fan, I can do this. And get up this way. Okay, there's an actual flank on this map, slightly. Very slightly, there's a flank on this map. I'm learning. Alright, that's a white, good. The guy took forever to fall down. Yeah, come over here. Fall into my ink mine trap. There's nowhere for you to go. He had to jump out. There's nowhere for him to go. Like, you don't want to be taking one-on-ones with Douser Dualies unless you know you can win. Otherwise, you're gonna have to, like, go in and lead people to your ink mines, or trap people with your ink mines to get the extra hits you need. Oh, come on. Really? The Charger picked me off? Of course, someone with a Splatter Shot, Tri-Slosher, and Splash 5-star badge would be like that. We can get all this. Yeah, they were super weak. Stop it. Pull up 152. Oh my god, I actually didn't get hit by that? That's crazy. Oh, he's a 1 and I ran out of ink! I need my will. Douser Dualies players are so horny all the time. They need to quit it. Okay. Might be wise to wear, like, comeback. Might be wise... Not comeback. I'm wearing comeback. Might be wise to wear, like, last-ditch effort. Or some Ink Saver main on Douser Dualies. Because they seem to be very ink hungry. There's a tiny bit of overtime. I think. I was paying full attention. But yeah, that could be good. Or you could just wear a lot of special charge up to counter it, because that way you could be getting so many killer whales. Look at that. You could be getting so many killer whales. That way you could pop your special to refill your ink. That's also an option. More Marlin. Here, it'll be easier to DM this to tripled. instead of trying to put it in the Discord server, so I just gave it to him. There's a custom Explosher clip. Oh. Leader is looking at me funny from there. That's fun. Double leader, double Gloongas. Thank God my short range mode can even shoot that. This is not a safe jump. They have a Kraken. I shouldn't be here. I'm somehow alive. Broke the beacon, which means they have to spend ink and waste ink to place another beacon down. Well, nothing can save me from a Trizuka shot. That's just gonna happen. I'm gonna do the flank. I don't even need to, just make zone. We're fine. Hey, we already got 1 star on Douser Dualies. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Alright, this will be the last Anarchy Open game for now. I will switch to more Anarchy Open in a little bit. But I will switch weapons and modes after this one. I'm moving the fan as bait. Come on. Kind of stuck in here. Whoa. Way too weak there. Oh, someone fell in the water. Or fell off the map. It's not even water on this map. I do think Wavebreaker clears out mid pretty well. Whoa. Frickin' thing. Got it. Cap zone. Bro. And I'm the dead one! I'm so upset. I was about to whale that. They're gonna come in here. They're gonna get trapped in here. I'm surprised they didn't try and splash down there. I don't like the way this looks. Alright. This direction, then. That guy just doubled it, somehow. Double rolled. That didn't look right. I feel like you would want some special power-up on this one as well to make the killer whale last longer. They don't know about the flank! I can't fucking shoot my shot because of how inaccurate this is. I should have been able to kill Dread there. That's annoying. I felt that one coming. Dread is weak. Just leader. Kraken's not looking at me, which is interesting. I'll take that. I'll take that. He's not paying zone, which means we're still holding it. Come on. Alright, well, no, I won't take that. I got hit by the Nautilus, and there was a Wave Breaker shot. Not so sure now. This Inkville feels so out of the way to go to. But it's there. But I wanted that to paint. I wanted that to hit leader. He's literally a 1. Please. Help paint zone, please. LOL. I'm out of ink! Ink recovery could also be great. And they're marked. And I can whale this, get my ink back, and we're fine. We got it. Nice! Good final game for the zones for now. Consensus so far, Douser Dualies is fun. A lot more fun than I thought it would be. You have to get used to how its dodging works. But this is a massive chip damage weapon, the same way Splattershot Nova is, so you can play it slightly similar. And in the future, I'll stack more abilities that help with its chip damage, and it could be a lot more fun of a time. But so far, I like it. Marlin Airport zones. Now that I found out about that slight flank, if you go around the side of the fan, it's something. It helped there.